Yeah, it don't need to be too loud, Levi.
Welcome to Why Not Us Podcast.
All
Man,
right.
you already know who in the building tonight. J.Lee. She in the building, man. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. How you feeling mentally though? You good?
I am good, man. I'm good. I am at a very constant state of just mental peace, really. So I'm doing good.
Mm,
I'm doing good. How are you feeling mentally?
man, I feel amazing mentally. I feel amazing. That's where I'm at with it. I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful for life. That's
Yeah.
the energy. That's what I'm on. So
And
I'm good mentally.
listen, yeah, because ain't nothing wrong with it.
Man,
Nothing
I'm
at
good
all.
mentally.
Nothing
So
at all.
so what's been up with you, man? Like how you been?
Nothing, man. Working. I've been good. I've been good. Working, of course, 9 to 5, always, working on my fitness sets. So I got a couple coming out. I had to get them branded with my logo on them. So they'll be here soon, hopefully within like the next couple of weeks. I'm also working on getting in some one-on-one training sessions with a couple people. Like I finally just like stepped out and like did a one-on-one training session with like a girl. She just wanted me to take her to the gym. So it was like me just stepping outside of my comfort zone. So now that I've done that, like I'm ready to kind of take it, like full force. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to
yeah.
you, like I think I was just more so wanting everything to be kind of like perfect. Like before you do something, you always want it to be perfect, especially when it's something you put in a lot of time or energy into. And then it was just kind of like I had the opportunity to get some one-on-one time with somebody, you know what I'm saying? And she did good. Like she enjoyed herself, you know what I'm saying? Was in the gym showing her different exercises. So I'm like, now I'm kind of like, okay, let's get this clientele to rolling in.
Yo, that's the
Let's
energy.
get
Like,
this, let's get
listen.
this going because I'm excited now. Like,
Yeah.
once you do something and it step out your comfort zone and you can actually see yourself doing it, like, and I can see myself doing it. Like, so
Yeah.
I'm
That's
excited. I'm excited.
hey, you listen, in my mind, I'm like, yo, hey, we might need to get a virtual J Lee session in.
I'm down. Like me and my best friend were just talking about it earlier today on lunch. Like she was, because anytime she goes to the gym, she calling me, she sending me pictures of the machines. I'm like, okay, do this, do that. Like I'm down. I definitely want to
Man,
do some virtual ones.
man, listen, that would be so dope, and people would just come gravitate towards you. You
Of
feel what I'm
course,
saying? You feel
of
me?
course.
You already doing your thing, like
Yeah.
already doing your thing with the weights too.
Yeah. And look, I went and got a tripod today. So workout videos about to be fire.
I
You
love it. I
you
love
know,
it. I'm
so
getting one of your workout videos. You feel me?
yeah,
I'm most
definitely.
definitely gonna support you. I'm proud of you, yo. I'm
Thank
proud
you.
of you.
Thank
Real
you.
talk.
Thank you.
You
I'm
doing
looking
your thing, man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Like for real, for real. It's
For
something that
sure.
been wanting to do it. So might as well just step out there.
Yeah, I know. I know you doing it. You doing it. You doing it. You did it. You started it.
Yeah,
So you gonna keep going because that's what you
exactly.
passionate about.
Exactly. And it's only forward movement. It's only forward movement.
Ooh,
Only forward movement.
ooh.
And the thing about it is, like, I got a cousin. He talked to me all the time, and it's crazy when you move forward and you might take a little glimpse behind you. And it's crazy because when you walking in, you determine and you going for something that's in your greater good, and you know it's gonna lead you somewhere. It seems like everything behind you just kind of destructive behind you. You know what I'm saying? And you want to turn around, like
Mm.
you want to look back, like because you want to it's a fire back there, so you want to run back there and put that fire out, like you know what I'm saying, like. But the thing about it is this it's back there. When something is behind you, it no longer serves you. Like it's in your past. It's no longer for you. So that's the whole purpose of just continuing to move forward. Like it's like being on a staircase. Like he told me that the other day. He was like, it's like being on a staircase. And he was like, and you walking up this staircase, and he was like, everything that's in front of you looks so good. Like it's like the light is just shining. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like from the sky. And it's just so promising. You don't know what's ahead, but you got a good feeling about it. And then as you turn around and you look, it's like, oh, it's burning down there. Like, I don't want to go back down there. Like, it's burning down there, but up here it's a light. Like, And it's just forward movement, forward movement, forward movement. Like, and that's where I'm at. Like, I'm all about forward movement. I'm all about moving towards my future. Like, it gets scary because we never know. We never know. You know what I'm saying? We never know what's ahead of us. But if if it's better than what's back there, then I'm definitely gonna go for it.
Hey, that's what it is. And we got people joining us. What's good, everybody? What's
Hello, hello,
good?
hello.
What's
Hey,
good?
Mama. Hey, Talisha. Hey, Sadie. Yes, like, hey, Bessie. Hey, Sierra. Hey, Ava. So yeah. Thank you, Ava. That's my goddaughter. Thank you.
Aw.
So yeah, it's definitely like we getting some movement in there. I was a little stagnant on it for a little bit, but
Mm-hmm.
look, shut up, Dedrick.
What up, Dedrick? Man, what's good with you, man? Already.
I'm sorry if I pronounced your name.
Sade, my
I'm
bad.
sorry.
Her name's Sade.
I'm
See,
sorry. I'm looking on my phone because like it wasn't popping up right here. So I'm like looking down on my phone. I apologize. Friday. I apologize. I apologize.
Sade.
Look, all I saw was the SAD, and then it was about.
Yeah, he was like,
I
Sadie.
apologize.
I told her your name, Sade. But man, it don't it feel good just to know that anything you want, you can get.
Yeah, it's an amazing feeling, man, and it's crazy because I was thinking about it the other day, like a lot of times, younger kids like their imagination. You know what I'm saying? Like we have this imagination, growing up, and then when we're programmed, you know what I'm saying? Let's be real. When we go to school, we're programmed to, to abide by to go a certain way. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of things, I felt like, especially in the black households, because we weren't taught much. The major thing was the education. So they tell you to go get this degree. You know what I'm saying? Like to go get a degree, but they don't tell you that the degree puts you in debt, though. They don't never tell you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's nothing wrong with a degree if that's what's for you. You get what I'm saying? If a degree is what you want, then by all means go forward. But they never teach you about trades. Truck drivers, they made bank. Bank. Welders, bank. Okay, chaos over there dropping stuff in the background.
It was the instrumentals for me.
But they made bank, a trade. You get what I'm saying? Like we're not taught about that. We're to go to school and get an education. And I get it because at one point black people weren't allowed to go to school. You know what I'm saying? We weren't allowed to read and write. You get what I'm saying? We weren't allowed to do all of this. I get it. Hell yeah. Get your education. But we also have to understand that education, going to college, is not gonna be meant for everybody. You might have a child whose imagination is so wild, and they want a business. They want to run a business. You get what I'm saying? They want to do this. They want to do that. You get what I'm saying? So me, it's kind of like when I'm thinking about being a personal trainer or having my own fitness line or having my own fitness merchandise or my own gym, my women's only gym, or my gym where it's set for women's only at a certain time, because I'm going to cater to my women. Period. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna cater to my women. Like when I think about stuff like that, it's an imagination. I gotta
Yeah.
imagine myself doing. You get what I'm saying? I have to imagine me doing it. I have to imagine me putting in the work. In order for me to get there, I have to imagine all of this. Like, and then we program our kids. Like, we put them in that school system. They program and they tell them, okay, here's a man. He's so wild and he's so this and he's so that. Baby, we look, that imagination can take you anywhere. You just gotta put in the work behind it.
Yes.
That's all it
Yes.
is. You just gotta put in the work behind it, for real, for real. You just gotta put in the work behind it. And yes, Amby, trades. There's nothing wrong with a trade. You hear me? Because when you go to college, do you know how much debt you're getting in at a young age like that?
A
You
lot
just
of debt.
out into the world. You get what I'm saying? 18, a lot of people like, oh, you grown. Go. You know what I'm saying? You done got your high school diploma. What you gonna do? You gonna go to work or you gonna go to college? You can go into the military. You know what I'm saying? You know how parents get.
Mm-hmm.
18 years. Oh, you grown now, gone. No.
We ain't grown.
With hundreds of thousands of dollars of debt, student loans, America in debt, and then you gonna add me. I'm just getting out of college, and you gonna just push out of school. You gonna push me out there to create more debt? Like they don't even teach a financial literacy class in school. You get what I'm saying? Something we need. Like really,
man, we do.
Households. A lot of our parents, millennials, our generation, a lot of our parents did not know a lot of this stuff because their parents did not know that stuff. You get what I'm saying? So we're here, and it's like we have to learn. I had to learn about credit on my own. Like you get what I'm saying? Because my mom didn't know about credit because her parents didn't know about credit. You know what I'm saying? And then when I started working, I never forget my manager to this day. I work in the pharmacy at Briar Creek. I transferred there in like 2015. And she's like the sweetest, countryest. She from like a part of West of Virginia, in between Virginia and West Virginia, like white girl. She taught me about credit. She taught me about APR rating. I seen her buy her first home and sell it and then make a profit of like $100K on that house to go towards her second. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like she taught me about credit. She taught me about refinancing. She taught me about APR ratings, y'all. She taught me about all of it. Like, and I'm like, at that point, I'm like 25. You know what I'm saying? I done had a baby. Like, I didn't know nothing about credit. So I'm just like, okay, cool. Like, this is what you do. So it, you know what I'm saying? Like I tell my oldest son, his dreams, his imagination, his dreams. He said he want to play for the NFL. You know what I'm saying? And me being the mom that I am and having the role that I have now, as far as him seeing me build businesses and chase my dreams, this is why I'm doing it. Because you see, I'm chasing my dreams, chase yours. You know what I'm saying? Yours. Because I'm gonna be right there with you. Chase yours.
Yes.
Right. If you can imagine yourself doing it, you have to first imagine. If you something that you want, you have to imagine it first.
Yes.
You have to imagine it. So if you can imagine it, you can put in the work behind it. You get what I'm saying? It's there. It's there. It's in arm's reach. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people want is in arm's reach.
It's right there.
It's just that we have to put in the work behind it. We have to put in the work behind it. Do you hear me? Like that's it. And then a lot of people, they fail to realize that with that work comes sacrifices.
Yes.
I say this because even from my own experience, I had to sacrifice a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember around about, I say about July, maybe June, July of 2020. You know what I'm saying? Like I had my own place in a relationship, but I remember I wanted, like I had made a prayer room, y'all. And I remember I had started getting into my spirituality real heavy. I had made a prayer room. I had sage. I had the Bible. I had like this journal. Like I had like my best friend had bought me like this antique like candle stand. You know what I'm saying? Like I never forget it. Like I put like I think it held like 9 or 10 like candles. You know what I'm saying? So I had went and got me some white candles. I lit them. I burned my sage. In this journal, I wrote down businesses, like business names, like what type of business I want. I just had like different options. You know what I'm saying? Just writing stuff down. And I remember like that's what I wanted. But I can't really get it. You get what I'm saying? Like something was holding me back. Something was holding me back. And it had to be something that I wasn't really willing to let go. Around the end of 2020, I ended up moving back in with my grandparents. You know what I'm saying? And for me, I've always been on my own since I was 18. Even with 2 kids, I've always held my own place, everything. So I had, you know, so I ended up moving back in. I let my lease in, you know, come to an end, never renewed it. And I ended up moving back in with my grandparents. And I was like, okay. I was kind of depressed, you know what I'm saying? Kind of feeling down. I had some extra shit going on, you know what I'm saying? And then I was like, oh, I'm back at my grandparents. you know. And then around like January of 2021, like that's when my grandfather died, January 8th of 2021. We, you know what I'm saying, during that time around January, for those that know me, and Deirdre can tell you, I was like, man, I want to start a sex toy business. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we had got diagnosed with COVID. So around while I'm on leave for COVID, I got a journal writing down, you know what I'm saying? Like the sex toys, like legit, I was texting Deirdre, like, I want to start a sex toy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, okay, cool. A lot of people, when you say that, you be like, a sex toy business? Like, what do you want to, you know what I'm saying? So I was just writing it down. And during that time, my grandfather passed during our COVID leave. He had COVID too, and my oldest son had COVID. And you know what I'm saying? Like, he passed during that time. And it's like crazy because it's like I went through a moment through that. I think I was like just my mental was just everywhere. You get what I'm saying? So, but then like I had friends that I had spoke to about this, and I was like, they was like, well, are you gonna still do your business? Are you gonna still do your business? And J.Lee's Playroom was founded in like around like March, April. I remember doing my first event with Jaleesa Smile when her grand opening of like when she started cleaning teeth. Mm-hmm. Like her grand opening at her shop, like that was my first ever vendors event. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, celebrated a year like May 1st, like for her in the park. You know what I'm saying? We was there again. And after that, it just kind of like kicked off. You get what I'm saying? Like it gave me, you have to make sacrifices.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we never really understand those losses because they're really not losses.
Nah.
See, we look at a lot of time we don't look at our gains. We only think financial when we think of our gains.
Say it.
Blessings. We only think financial
when
we think about our blessings and our gains.
But
you see, the universe or God, a lot of people, they do it differently. He set me still back home. I got to spend time with my grandfather before he passed. You know what I'm saying? I got to have that extra. I didn't have to kick out money for extra bills because I was home. You get what I'm saying? Like I was at my grandparents' house. Like I didn't have to kick out eggs. Like I'm used to paying rent, since I was on my own, since I was like 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. You know what I'm saying? I'm 32 years old, but me not have to pay no rent. A bitch is loving that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it also taught me in order to make money, you got to spend money. You got to invest in yourself. And you have to be willing to accept the sacrifices that come with it. Because everybody can't come. Everything that you got, sometimes it ain't even meant for you to have. Like you probably holding on to something that ain't even worth it. And I felt like I always wanted a home. I was paying rent. That wasn't my home. It wasn't mine. Because as soon as I didn't renew my lease, somebody else was in that house the next couple months. You get my drift?
Yeah.
Like as soon as this relationship failed, that man was in another female face the next couple months. You get my drift? Like, man, like sometimes we got to make sacrifices because everybody can't go. Everything can't go. And I think that's the hardest part when it comes to growth. It's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. Nothing about growth is meant to grow in your comfort zone. Let me go ahead and let you know that. Nothing about growth is meant to grow in your comfort zone. Nothing. If you comfortable, you ain't growing. And that's the truth. Because it's going to make you uncomfortable. It's going to make you feel you're going to go through so many different emotions. You're going to go through so many different phases. You're going to have a lot of people, I don't know if you ever heard, they call them tower moments. Tower moments. And you're going to go through tower moments when it's time to grow. In order for something, what they always say, in order for something to grow, something has to die, right?
Yes.
In order for there to be new life, something has to die, right?
Yes.
So in order for you to grow, you got to make sacrifices. Something can't go with you. Something or somebody can't go with you. And I think that's our biggest problem, truth be told.
It
We get so
is.
comfortable. And if you comfortable, you stuck. If you comfortable and you comfortable and like you chilling, you're stuck. Because growth requires you to be uncomfortable. Growth requires you to challenge yourself. Growth requires you to step outside your comfort zone. Growth requires you to go through anxiety. Growth requires you to feel all them emotions. You get what I'm saying? Like, bitch, I've never in my life, listen, anybody that know me will tell you I never really talked this much. And I was just talking to Dedrick about it before I got on. He's talking about, you over here nervous, but then be talking up a storm. Like, I don't understand it. Like, I have always been a timid girl. You know what I'm saying? And I was only timid because I wasn't secure in me. I didn't have much to say because I wasn't secure in me. Like, you know what I'm saying? But now I know what I can do.
Say that.
I know what I can do.
Man, you gotta say it with your chest.
I know where I done came from. I know where I done been, and I know where I'm going. And
That way.
can't come, and that's fine. But for the ones that's along for the ride, best believe we gonna ride. You hear me? Like, we is gonna ride it out. You hear me? For the ones that's along for the ride, that's at this table. When I eat, you gonna eat. Period. In a discussion. So when I tell you, like, it feels good, man. I encourage everybody. If it's something you want to do, when it's something that's in your heart, and it's on your mind, because we know it's something. It just keeps playing. It just keeps playing. You find confirmation in the littlest thing. You lie. Tell me I'm lying. When it's something that is destined for you.
Woo! Let me drink me some water.
You will find confirmation.
You
will find confirmation.
Say it. Confirmation.
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 I'm gonna be like, wait a minute now. That was confirmation for me.
Yes.
It was already in my head.
Yes.
I was already imagining me doing it.
Yeah.
And then you gonna send me a sign?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm running there. Like,
yeah.
It is. And I promise you, bro, like, that's why I tell you, like, when we like imagination, do not dim your kids' lights. Do not stop their imagination. You hear me? Let them dream. Let them dream.
Do not put them in a box.
Don't ever put them in a box. Because I'm not in a box. You can't put me in a box. Like, don't put them in a box. Don't not let them let them have options. You get what I'm saying? Like, if they can imagine themselves doing it, let them do it. Let them do it. And we're not gonna always get it right the first time. It's not gonna always be perfect. It's not gonna always go the way that we want it to go. My oldest son, smart as he can be. Smart, just as smart as he can be. He takes his education very seriously, and I'm very proud of that as a mother. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, awards that he got 2 awards, AB honor roll, and he got most likely to succeed. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
You get what I'm saying?
Let's go.
And most likely, and I didn't even know he was getting most likely to succeed. You know what I'm saying? So that was like being nominated. You know what I'm saying? The teachers nominated a boy and girl from each 5th grade class. He was one of the nominees. He was running up. Another boy got it, but he was running up. But do you know that's amazing.
Yes.
I give you your flowers. That's amazing. I give you your flowers. And for his EOGs, I never forget. I had just left the gym, and they had took EOGs. He passed his reading. He passed his science. No, he passed his math. He passed his science. His reading, he missed by 1 point. You know what I'm saying? And when I tell you, he was so devastated. Like, he was just like, Mom, I don't think I'm going to 5th grade. Like, I think I'm going to 6th grade. Like, oh my God. Like, he was just so devastated. And I was like, baby, it's okay. Because we're not going to always get it right on the first try. I mean, we're not going to always ace it on the first try. I had to take my darn driving test twice.
Man, listen. I ain't even gonna cap my permit. I never got a permit because I failed like 10 times.
Look, but you got a driver's license, don't you?
when I was like 20 something.
But you got a driver's license.
I felt like, bro, like I failed it like 10 times.
Listen, we're not gonna always get it right. You hear me? And yes, Ambi, black boy joy. Black boy joy. You hear me? Black boy joy. Like, but we're not gonna always get it right every time on the first try. And I think that that's a lot of our issues. We think that we're gonna get it right on the first time. We're not gonna get that right on the first time, especially when it's something new. But the thing about it is, you learn from your mistakes. That's the whole part of growth. It's a part of life because we gonna make them. That's how we learn. That's how children learn. You can tell a child right now, don't touch that, it's hot, and he's still gonna touch it. Ouch, it burned with it. You get what I'm saying? Like we gotta, you know what I'm saying? I said it was hot, but you had to learn. So here we are. So you really have to just learn. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be willing to give it tries. You have to be willing to give it chances. You have to be willing to, you know what I'm saying? Like put in the work. Just put in the work.
You gotta put in the work.
You gotta put in the work.
Because if you don't put in,
I'm right this time, but maybe I didn't go hard enough this time right here.
Yeah.
Come around, I know I can go harder. You know what I'm saying? Next time come around, I know I can go harder. That's when it's like boss up. You boss up. Like boss up. Like, okay, you didn't do it right the first time. The second time, boss up.
Hey, I just got an email today that, you know what I'm saying, I was trying to get on TEDx. At first, they was like, yo, you know, we'll have a talk with you. And then boom, it's canceled. Now this is the second time it's canceled. But it's okay. I'm still gonna go hard. You feel what I'm saying? So
exactly. Everything
it is what it is.
So and then sometimes when there is a no, it's because there's a yes that's meant for you. Sometimes it's not meant for you. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes rejection is a blessing.
Yeah.
Because that door closed, it's another door over here that's about to open. They got everything. When you walk through it, about to be everything is about to be meant for you. You get what I'm saying? Like, as soon as you open that door and you walk through it, you're gonna know it's for you. And you're gonna be like, oh, so this is why this was a no, because this is a yes.
Already know. Already know.
And I think we take rejection a little bit too hard too. Like,
it's motivation for me.
Yeah, we take rejection too hard sometimes. And it shouldn't get you down. It shouldn't get you down at all, because sometimes when it's no, it just won't feel like that won't for you. You know what I'm saying? Like this was your no. This was your no right here. That won't for you. But this is your yes. You get what I mean? Like for you. All of this right here, I'm using his toy, my little best friend toy. But all of this right here is for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that little bit of no for all of this yes. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna
go ahead and get the yes.
Yeah, let me get that yes. Let me get what's meant. Let me get what's meant for me.
Yeah. So I took it, and I was still like, yo, I'm good. So that mean that, you know what I'm saying? Cool. I see what it is. Say less. Yeah. My friend told me, boom, you gonna be bigger than TEDx. You feel what I'm saying? That's the energy she was on with me.
Exactly. And a lot of time, baby, listen. And a lot of time, this is what I love about Black people. You know what I'm saying? I love me some Black people. You know what I'm saying? We create our own. You know what I'm saying? We've been building for years.
Yeah.
Building for years. Mm-hmm. We've been creating platforms for years.
Mm-hmm.
For years. You hear me? My ancestors.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They don't teach us in school that, though. They don't teach us Black history. They don't teach us Black inventors.
Yes.
They don't teach us Black doctors, Black lawyers, Black philosophers, Black psychiatrists, Black therapists, like Black business owners, like Black communities, Black neighborhoods, Black Wall Street.
Say that.
You know what I'm saying? They don't teach us that. We've been building for years. We've been holding our own for years, bro. We have been making a way for our own for years. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if they can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
If they can do it, I can do it.
I'ma do it.
Exactly.
Let's go.
They be doing it. I can already
Yeah.
imagine doing it. You know,
Yeah.
that's my imagination. That's my thought process.
Yeah, that's mine too.
Doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Put in the work.
for
Still
sure.
go hard. Still put in your work. Put in your time. You know what I'm saying? Like post your podcast. Do all of that. Like all of that.
I am.
Build your own platform.
Yeah.
Build your own platform. Have your
Yeah.
own brand.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do
I
it.
am. I am.
On it. Listen, I tell people all the time, like
Confirmation, man.
my
Confirmation.
name on it. My name on it. I'm gonna go hard behind it.
Yes.
That's one thing about it. My name on it. I'm gonna go hard behind it because it's mine.
Yeah.
It's mine.
This message was for me today.
See, and we
This
were just
message,
talking about confirmations. You get what I'm saying?
yo, this message, when I say this message was for me, yo, confirmation. This message was for me.
For
Yeah.
real. Go
And I
for it.
receive it all.
For real. I'm gonna go for it. Listen, I'm down for anybody that's willing to better themselves, anybody that's willing to grow, anybody that's willing to have something in life. Somebody, if you have a focus, you working towards a goal. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be stuck. You gotta be willing to gravitate towards your greater good.
Yeah.
Towards your greater good. You get what I'm saying? You got to be willing to gravitate towards it, and you got to be willing to put in some work.
I am, man. I am. And you got to celebrate yourself too.
Look, I celebrate all wins. I don't care how little. You get what I'm saying?
Man.
I celebrate all wins. Listen, I did my first one-on-one training. I done put in my order to get my first 2 sets of fitness wear with my actual logo on it. It's gonna say "Body by J.Lee." You get what I'm saying? When I'm going to the beach this weekend, bro, let me go ahead and let you know something. I'm gonna be turned. My kids gonna be there, but they're gonna be safe and well taken care of.
Hey, we already know you a good mama.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I like arcades. I like go-karts. You know, like, but I celebrate all wins. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know that now. I celebrate all wins. It might be minor to somebody else, but to you, it was a whole new level.
Man, listen.
You upped your level. You get what I'm saying? That's another thing too. It's levels to it.
Woo!
Levels to it. We don't never realize we never realize. That's why I said, like, I have to go back and look at my old journals sometimes. Like, I'm writing my thoughts, like just writing down the stuff I want to do. And I have to go back and be like, I done did that. I done did that. I done did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jaleesa, like, you did that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be like, okay, bitch, you a boss.
And then sometimes you forget what you wrote down.
You really do.
And
when I read, I be like, wait a minute, I didn't even know I wrote that down. And you already done did it. Like, you already done put the work behind it. You done accomplished it. Okay, boom, you on a whole new level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's levels. And then with those levels, they're going to be new devils. We know that.
Yes.
We know that.
Yes.
We know that.
Mm-hmm.
Levels going to be devils. Devils. They come in all different shapes, size, and forms. You hear me? The prettiest thing could be the devil. And that's the saddest part. The prettiest thing could be a devil. Ain't that crazy? How they say Lucifer looked in the Bible, then they say he was one of God's prettiest angels.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Truth. Preach. Because everything that glitter ain't gold. But there will be with new levels, there will become new. There are new devils. And you're gonna feel like you're attacked from every angle. Like, it's gonna hit you. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like that's just a test, just to test how bad you want it. How bad you want it. How bad you want it, and how much work you willing to put in to keep it. You know what I'm saying? There will be new. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, there are gonna be new devils. I'd have been hit left and right. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been hit with a lot of shit. I'd have been hit with this person, like, damn, I know that person felt that way about me, and I held them near and dear to my motherfucking heart. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you just can't go. I gotta keep going though. I still
Whew.
that stairway. I still gotta keep going up that staircase though. I still
Yes.
gotta keep going up that staircase though.
Yeah.
Oh, boom! Look, Talisa, this, you know, this right here, this ain't gonna work right here. You know, maybe you need to try something else. It's okay. Boom. I gotta keep going up that staircase though. I gotta keep going up that staircase though. When you become comfortable, you become stagnant. You become stuck, and it's gonna hurt. Some of them devils, they're gonna hit you. They're gonna hit you hard, and it's gonna hurt. And I always tell myself, I give myself 72 hours, 3 days. When something hits me and I feel like it bothers me, I give myself 72 hours. First day, if I go to sleep, then I wake up the next day and it's still on my mind. Okay, it bothered me. You know what I'm saying? I go to sleep that night. I wake up the next day. It's still on my mind. It's bothering me. All right, now about this night right here. When I lay down right here, Jaleesa, you got to figure out if you gonna keep letting that bother you, or if you gonna let that go. Because if it's stressing you like that and you ain't got no control over it, baby, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You can't control it. You can't do nothing about it. Like, what you gonna do? So when I lay my head down that last night and I wake up, it's a whole new day to me. Cause I don't let this shit go. I done made peace with that. I done laid it to rest. And it's just that. I'm not gonna bring it up no more. I'm not gonna let it stress me no more. I'm not gonna let it control my thoughts no more. Because if I'm already imagining me doing something, why I'm gonna give you my thoughts? Why I'm gonna give that my energy and my time when I'm already in my imagination and imagine myself doing something that's for my greater good that makes me happy.
Yes.
So when you give something so much time and energy that is in your head consistently like that, you lose track of what your main goal is. Like, you break up that image. If I'm already imagining myself doing this, I don't need to give nothing else no time. Nothing else no thought. Nothing. Not nothing that's not gonna make me happy. Not
Yeah.
nothing that's going to bring me peace or ease my soul or add to my greater good.
Mm-hmm.
You messing up my focus now. And me, when I don't like to not have no focus. I can't be focused like on something. I got to have focus on something. And once you get to interrupting my focus or you taking me off my game or whatever it is that's bothering me, it starts taking me off my game and I find myself like, wait a minute now. You were just saying today you was gonna get up and go to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to tell me you letting this mess with your focus that much that you can't even go to the gym, something that you enjoy doing. We all know when something start bothering with some things will bother you to the point it takes you away from doing stuff that you enjoy. And it would sit there. And if you fester in it and you sit in there and you stay stuck in it, that's when you lose your focus. You get off your path. You stopping on them stairways now. You stopping on them stairways. And then you just standing there. You're not trying to move. And anything that has me losing focus or that has me just standing still, that has me just not like anything like that, I can't let that mess with me. I can't. That's why I tell people if I can't control it, baby, then I just gotta let it go. I really gotta let it go. And that's where it comes into play where I tell people I care. I care. But see, the thing about it is I don't give a fuck.
Mm. Put it
Because
on a shirt.
here, okay, I care, but I don't give a fuck. Okay, even my mama know this. Okay, she know, she do. Okay, if it's something, if I gotta keep going forward, I gotta let stuff go, and we
Mm-hmm.
hold on to a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And we hold on to a lot, and that's what they call baggage. You ever see people always talk about how Erica Badu said, "Bad lady, you gon' miss your bus. You can carry up. You got too much stuff when they see you." You know what I'm saying? Bad
Mm-mm.
lady,
Yep.
let it go. You about to miss your damn bus carrying all them bags. Little bags right there. Little bags right there. You trying to catch the bus.
Yes. Let her go. Let it go.
Let it go. And like for real, let it go. Don't keep holding on to stuff, y'all. For real. Don't. There's people in this world that are mad at you and holding grudges towards you, and you done moved on with your life and forgave. I'm very big on forgiveness. I'm very big on forgiveness. But the thing about me is, I can forgive you.
I'm glad you did it because I could do mine now.
Look, I keep some chapstick now.
I'm glad. Look, I was digging in my.
Yeah. I am gonna keep some chapstick. You hear me? But the thing about it, you done made me lose my damn train of thought
My
over
bad.
here.
My bad. The thing about it is,
What was I about to say?
the thing about it is, I do apologize for that.
Yeah, you done made me lose my train of thought over here. But
That was a
yeah, because we was talking about bags. Let it go.
yeah.
For
We was talking about bags.
forgiving, 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 forgiving. Forgive people who don't even ask to be forgiven. And the thing about forgiving is you do not have to you do not have to communicate with a person no more after you forgive them. You don't have to let them be in your life after you forgive them. You don't have to do none of that. Like for real, as long as I forgive you and I know that I've forgiven you, I don't have to talk to you ever again. I think people misconstrue forgiveness with not setting boundaries. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That goes hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna forgive, but see, I'm gonna set this boundary because I ain't gonna never forget.
Yeah.
You know, I can forgive you. I'm gonna always forgive people. I'm always forgive people because going through life, you realize a lot of people, even when you go through life, you might have done something to somebody, you know what I'm saying, and it might have hurt them. And it's just you going through life, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't really, a lot of people don't know, truth be told. And where you have a lot of people who do know. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to forgive. You have to forgive. You can't move through life and hold grudges. You can't move through life because you holding a grudge ain't gonna do nothing but weigh you down. You gonna be dead in a grave and still holding a grudge to somebody that's out here living their life. Forgive. No matter how bad it hurts, no matter what the situation was, no matter what they did, forgive them. Because karma is a bitch. And if they was wrong in it, best believe karma gonna spin that block. You ain't gotta lift a finger. You ain't gotta say nothing. You don't have to acknowledge it. You don't have to even listen. In my world, the only people that exist are the people I want them. I want them to exist. You get what I'm saying? This is my world. This is my reality. How they say we have different realities. They talk about matrix and stuff. This is my reality. So you only exist in my reality if I want you to. You don't if I don't want you to be here, you're not gonna be here.
That was the biggest thing for me to do. Was forgive. It took me like 18 years to finally forgive the people that murdered my cousin.
Yeah.
So it took me that long till 2022 for me to understand I have to forgive.
Yeah.
So
And
it took
listen,
me that long, man.
when you forgive, it's like a weight just lifts off of you.
Had to
You know,
do it for me.
yeah. You got to do it for you. You don't forgive people for them. You do
Mm-hmm.
it for you so that you can move on with life.
Mm-hmm.
You can go out here and live your life and you don't have this thought in the back of your head continuously weighing you down and weighing you down and weighing you down and weighing. Like, because like we said the last time, it starts here. Everything starts here.
Mm-hmm.
Everything starts here. Once they pronounce you brain dead, majority of the time they're gonna what? Cut the cord.
Mm-hmm.
It starts here. You forgive people for you. You forgive them for you. You move on. You live your life. You know what I'm saying? Like you live for you. And don't get me wrong. I think I had at one point in my life I had an issue with grudges too. You know what I'm saying? Like forgiving people as well. You know what I'm saying? Because it was always nah, they did that to me. They did that to me. I don't appreciate it. And I think I made a lot of peace. I made a lot of peace with life and death when my grandfather died because I had to forgive a lot. I had to let go of a lot for real. Because when I tell people I was with that man to the day he closed his eyes, I was with that man to the day he closed his eyes. Like he closed his eyes in front of me. I was looking in his eyes. So I had to make peace with life and death. I had to make peace with a lot of things that I was holding on to. Truth be told, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like that. In order for you to grow, in order for you to maneuver through life and be happy with you, because you got to deal with you for the rest of your life. Why you ain't in love yet? You get what I'm saying? Why you ain't in love? You should be obsessed with you.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta deal with you for the rest of your life.
Mm-hmm.
When your kids are gone, who you got to deal with? You.
Yourself.
Even when your house is empty, who you got to deal with?
You.
When you by yourself, who you deal with?
You.
Your relationship goes south, who you deal with?
Me.
If you lose your job, who you deal with?
You.
If you lose your house, who you deal with?
You.
Them friends, they gone, who you deal with? Why you ain't in love yet? Why you not loving yourself yet? Why you not giving you the love that you need to give? The love that you know you worthy of. We talk about how we deserve love from other people and what we deserve, but have you given you the love that you deserve? Right?
I am now.
In order for me to receive what I know that I am worthy of, I have to give it to myself.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate you. I have to give it to myself. Right?
Yes.
So if I
Yes.
know that I am worthy of this love, like this great love and this life and all of these great things, I gotta give it to me. I gotta
Mm-hmm.
be able to give it to me. In order for me to receive great things, I have to be great to myself. That's the most important. We speak on wanting to be loved, but we don't love ourselves. And then we wondering why we aren't receiving the love that we deserve, baby. You're not loving you.
That's what it was with me.
You're not loving you. You get what I'm
That's
saying?
what it was. That's what it was, Jaleesa. That's what it was. I was mad at everybody else, but I'm gonna be mad at them and I won't love me.
Exactly. You have to really listen.
Damn, that's
You gotta
deep.
love you.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, let me tell you something. I love me. I love me some me.
I love me too,
I
man.
don't, I don't, I don't give, I don't care who don't like me, baby. I love me some me. To me, I'm the best thing that walked this earth. You hear me?
Big
Because
energy only.
it's nobody. It's only one Jalisa Lee. It's only one J.Lee. I love me.
Yeah.
Why you don't love you?
Yeah.
Love you
Yeah.
for real. Love you. And if you don't like something about yourself, work on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you gotta do is work on it. For real. That's all you gotta do is work on it. If you don't like something about yourself, don't take that out on. A lot of times when a person doesn't like something about themselves, it becomes an insecurity. And they put them insecurities off on other people. They really do. A lot of the times when a person does not like something about themselves, that one thing that they don't like about themselves, and they see that somebody else flaunts it because they love it about themselves, they will make it their insecurity, and they will become jealous of it. They will become envious of it. and they will try to bash it as if it's something wrong, but it's not. It's just that you don't love that part of you, whereas this person loves that part of them. They're willing to stand on it and they're secure in it, and that bothers you because the whole time you trying to think to yourself like you are insecure about this. But this person's secure, so why? Oh, I don't like that. Oh, they out here doing this, they out here doing that. But baby, why you ain't doing it? I mean, for real though. But why you ain't doing it? I mean, want to ask people all the time, but why don't you do it? But why don't you do it? Maybe it's just something that maybe it's just an insecurity. Like that's all. And we all have insecurities. We all have insecurities. We all have something that we need to work on. Nobody on this earth is perfect. Nobody. I don't give a damn how much you sit here and try to paint a perfect picture.
Nobody's perfect.
It's flawed. You know what I'm saying? It's just that you have to surround yourself with the people who accept your flaw. Who people that know you are flawed and say, hey, this is your flaw, but I love you, flaws and all.
Yeah.
Those are the people that you surround yourself with, not the people that see your flaws and want to change something about yourself with them flaws. Now, when a person try to change you, now leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. I don't like when people try to change people now. Leave them alone. Let them go. Do you have to start? You are not. If I have to change the way I am to be around you, I just don't need to be around you. That's how I feel. I just don't need to be around you because I feel like I am the way I am for a reason. We are all unique. We all have our own personalities. We're all authentic. We're all who we are. You know what I'm saying? The most authentic self. So if this is me, and you come in, and I come around you, and you say, "Oh, well, I don't like that. She do that, Jalisa. I just don't like that. I feel like you should change." Oh, okay. Well, I'm a change. All right. I'm gonna block your number. Don't talk to me no more. You're not finna change me. Why I gotta change to be cool with you? Why I gotta change to be around you? Who are you?
Yeah, I no longer water myself down. If people can't take my energy, people can't accept me for who I am, F them.
Exactly. Because for the right people, you are enough.
Yeah.
For the right people who you're supposed to interact with, your circle, your friends, your relationships, whoever you're around, you are enough. For the right people, you are enough. Seriously. So if I'm too much for you, then I'm just not for you. If I'm not enough for you, then I'm just not for you. But for the right person, I'm enough. For the right people, I'm enough. And that's something that we have to also accept. Like, there's no strength. I don't ever in your life tell me I'm not enough. I'm just like, okay, well, go find something else. Like, just go find something else. Like, I'm not finna alter myself. Like, this is me. This is me. What do you want me to? Who you want me to be? Somebody I can't be? And you find people. That's how people have personality disorders. I feel like they try to be different people to please other people and not themselves. Because if you are content with yourself, like I said, if you are loving yourself, flaws and all, securities and all, if you can look at the mirror and stare at yourself, I can look in the mirror at myself every day. I don't know about nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty. I like me. You know, like I like me. I'm me. Shit. Like, I look the way I look. I talk the way I talk. I am the way I am. My personality is who I am. Like, I love me. What am I gonna go out here in this world and alter myself for? I hold a supervisor position in a pharmacy for going on years now, since 2017. What am I gonna alter myself for? Apparently, it's good enough. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, apparently, it's good enough to lead a team.
Yeah.
On an everyday basis.
So it really don't even have nothing to do with you. It just got everything to do with another person's insecurities.
Exactly, because people will deflect. People will deflect. People will deflect. People will gaslight. People will manipulate. And we all done been gaslighted before. We all done been manipulated. I know everybody done been manipulated now. We all done been manipulated. We done manipulated in friendships, relationships. Parents can be manipulating too. Let's keep it 100.
Yeah.
We all have been manipulated in some form or fashion in our life. Truth be told, we have all had people deflect their insecurities on us. We have all been through it. And it's really just damn, it's just, excuse me, it's just something about you that has a person, it has their insecurities flare up really, because they know they're insecure about something. Like, they know they're insecure about something. And so what they'll do is, what they're insecure about and you're secure about, they'll deflect. They'll deflect that off on you. They will deflect their insecurities off on you. And it's nothing wrong with you, but it's everything wrong with them. You really have to watch the people you surround yourself with. Because like I said, for the right people, you are enough. For where you about to go, what's ahead of you, he gonna put the right people with you. You get what I'm saying? He gonna put the right people with you. And the wrong people gonna fall off.
Woo!
The wrong people gonna fall off. You gonna be looking like, damn, I was just talking to that person a week ago. I ain't heard from them in months.
Man, listen, if it ain't no confirmation, it ain't no confirmation. Listen, that was my prayer yesterday. I was standing outside, like I talk to the universe every morning, every afternoon, whenever. And I was like, yo, just the people that's for me gonna be here for me. The people that ain't meant for me gonna leave. Like, that's the energy I had, and I'm good with it.
Yes, and I'm
good with it.
I love my circle. I love the people who have supported me. You know what I'm saying? I love the people who've been to my events. You know what I'm saying? Like, my friends, the events that they could make. My family, the events that they could make. My cousin Ashley, before she moved to Florida, she was at me, girl, child. We was at, I think it was like the 90s block party or whatever. Like, passing tequila in the cooler, selling sex toys. You get what I'm saying? Like, you have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to surround yourself with people, you know what I'm saying? Like, my best friend Tiara says, see my lemonades. Like, every event we try to do together. You get what I'm saying? Like, she was at Jaleesa's 1 year, you know what I'm saying, anniversary, her event. You have to surround, like, the people that are for you are freaking for you. You get what I mean? You ain't never got to question nobody that's for you. Now, when it starts again, and you know when your spirit is uneasy. You know when something don't feel right, because every woman got an intuition. You know what I'm saying? And we just go against it. That's all. We don't listen to our intuition. Whenever I get around somebody and I feel kind of uneasy, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's something about that person. I
feel you.
It's something about that person. I don't know what it is, but it's something about them. You know what I'm saying? That's your spirit. That's your spirit. That's your intuition.
And that's how you know when people do you wrong too.
Exactly. And that's how you know when a person lies. Let's talk about lies.
Let's talk about it.
A person lie.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
A person lie. When some don't, see, I'm the type of person, I'm in my head a lot. So if you tell me something, I'm gonna reiterate it to you. And I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna think about it later. You know what I'm saying? To myself, because we you know, it is what it is. You know?
Hey, 420 friendly.
You know, I get to thinking, I'll be like, wait a minute, y'all. 2 + 2 = 4. Right? I know I ain't crazy. 2 + 2 = 4. I'm getting about 6 right now, about 5. Out somewhere. Now you done lied to me somewhere. Now you done lied to me somewhere. But you know, then to tell a lie, you got to tell another lie to keep that lie going.
But I love it though. I love when people lie.
And then to people, it's crazy because you will sit here and you be like, you really tried to insult my intelligence. I tell people all the time. I even tell my older son, I even tell my boys, don't lie to me and try to insult my intelligence, because when I go back and sit and think about it, I'm gonna come back to you the next day. And I'm like, no, wait a minute. That didn't sound right, Junior or Levi. That's not adding up. Now, why you lying to me? You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy that people will really lie.
And then you know what? When I know people lie, I'll just be like, in my head, I already know what, you know what I'm saying? I just don't even, when I know somebody lie, I know they lie. I say what I say and I keep it moving. But I remember in my head the lie that they told me.
You're going to always remember that lie.
Mm-hmm.
Because for one, at this grown as adult age, why is we lying?
Yeah.
Why is we lying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to whoop you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna whoop you. I'm not your mama. I'm not your
whoop.
You know, I might cuss you out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna whoop you. Like, so that's another thing. A lot of people would deflect and lie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why I tell you, like, it's just you have to be the people that are for you, man. And the people that are for you, they gonna support. They gonna show up. More importantly, they gonna show up. They gonna show up. And they're going to show up and they're not going to ask for anything in return of them showing up. Now, if I got to give you something just for showing up for me, I don't want you around me. Because if I show up, I'm going to show up for you.
Yeah, that's why I love my girl, for sure.
Yeah, I don't expect nothing. And it's nothing like support from a partner, from a spouse, from your other. Yeah. It's nothing like that. And I tell people all the time, they be like, oh, well, why you got a boyfriend? Oh, why you got this? Like, it's not that I don't want one. It's just that I'm not in a rush for one. Because I know when he send me that person, you know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna be full force with me. You know what I'm saying? Because like we done said last time, I rode and died and I rode and died. I'm tired of riding and dying. You know what I'm saying? Like, So please understand that I am the driver. You have to be willing to sit. You have to be willing to ride with me too. If you want me to ride for you, you got to be willing to ride with me too. And you got to sit in that passenger seat and ride. You got to be willing. You got to be willing to support. You got to be willing to speak life. You got to be willing. Where's the affirmations?
Yes.
Reassurance.
Yes.
You got to be willing. There gonna be days I don't feel like it. I don't feel like it. You got to be willing to be like, look, just get your ass up.
Yes.
You gotta be able to speak life into me because there are gonna be days where you don't feel it. And I'm like, oh, baby, look, I know you don't feel like it, but come on, let's get through this day.
Yeah.
Let's get through this day.
Yeah, and you know when people meant for you, because even when you like trying to say, nah, I do this, you know what I'm saying? I won't do this, you feel me? So I could do something with you. And they like, nah, you got stuff to do. When they're able to just like tell you, no, you do what you got to do for you. This is going to be here.
They got to be for you. They really got to be for you. They got to understand your goals. Yeah. They got to understand you. They got to understand where you're trying to go. They got to be along for the ride because the ride is never easy. The ride going to be bumpy. We're going to hit a couple swerves. Listen, I drive fast as hell. I swerve anyway. So listen, we're going to hit some swerves. We're going to hit some bumps. Might hit some squirrels or some rabbits on the way. You know what I'm saying?
No, not the squirrel.
We might hit some squirrels or little rabbits on the way. I'm sorry. You know, Alvin and Chipmunks, my bad. But you know, Peter Rabbit jump out there once in a while. Calm down, it's okay. But you know, we gonna ride. We gonna ride. And it's like if you riding for me, I'm riding for you. I'm riding for you. You got to be able to be in that passenger seat too now, because it's an alpha female, and I am very much an alpha female. I have very much basked in my masculine energy for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just now getting into where my feminine energy is just like succumbing my masculine energy. Like I feel like listen, I'm not about, like I told you last time, I'm not about to ride. I'm not for that struggle love. I'm not for that. I'm not listen, no. Come to me. You want a partner? You want a teammate? Because that's what it is. Relationships are team players. Marriage, you have to be equally, let's talk about equally yoked. The right person is gonna be equally yoked. Y'all are gonna be equally yoked. Be real. And it's about partnership. It takes a team. Look how high the cost of living is nowadays. A lot of people are in poly relationships because of the cost of living. Let's keep it 100.
Yeah.
It take about 3-4 incomes now. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Not to add in if you got kids.
bro, it's a lot.
You know what I'm saying? It does. It takes a lot. So you have to be willing to be a team player. You can't be on no team with no selfish person. They gonna drive you down. They gonna pull you down. Somebody that's all about them and not about you. Where y'all gonna go? Where we gonna go? For real, where we gonna go?
Nowhere.
It takes a team effort, bro. Like it really does. Like it takes team players. It takes a team nowadays. Like, and I don't know if people never properly had a team or never properly seen a team play or not. Even at work, it takes a team. At home, it takes a team. Your mom and dad been married how many years?
Almost 39 years.
It took a team, didn't it? Ain't that?
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
takes a team. You get what I mean? My grandparents were married over 50 plus years. That was the only man my grandmother ever been with.
Mm.
She buried children. Her children buried children. Their children buried children. We done buried children. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Team. It takes a team. And I hate that we don't see a lot of teams when it comes to black families. I hate that. But it takes a team. But if you've ever in your life seen a team, like you seen your mom and dad be married for over 30 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
It won't always rain. It won't always sunshine, blue skies. No way. You know what I'm saying? It won't always, sunny days now. It won't always sunny days.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But if us two, if we have agreed to be this team and we really want it, we equally want it. We gonna
Mm-hmm.
equally work. We gonna get through that rain, and we gonna get to see that rainbow at the end of it. Like
We gonna see it. We gonna see it. We gonna get through it, but it ain't easy.
you stand the rain. I know. We'll get through it. But it takes a team for real. Like it really takes a team, and you have to be willing to be with a person that's willing to play that team role. That's
You
why
got to.
surround yourself with team players, people that are for you. They're gonna make that team. Look, you got a whole team assembled. You probably don't even know it, don't you? I know I do.
I got a team.
I got a whole team assembled. You get what I'm saying? And I like that I don't have to question either one of them. Where I stand with them, where they stand with me. I know if I'm in the driver's seat, they're gonna ride. If they in the driver's seat, I'm gonna ride. Where we going? Shit, let's go. I love me a good trip. Long as we don't die at the end, we good, friend. Let's go.
Yo, you funny. Ew, not as long.
But it do though. And like I said, create your own platform, bro. Build your platform. Build your brand. And that's from one business owner to another. Build your brand and stand on it. Stand 10 times. Stand on it. 10 toes down. Stand on it. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. Don't let nobody tell you what don't look right. Don't let nobody tell you what they don't like because it ain't their brand. If they ain't putting no money in it, they ain't got no damn say so. If they ain't putting no time, no energy, no effort in it, they ain't got no say so. If they ain't coming in investing in nothing, they ain't got no say so. Even when you buy stocks, you got to buy a stock with a company, right? In order for you to earn any type of money back. If you don't buy no stock, what you think you getting? Nothing. Don't let nobody throw no horse wrench, nothing in your dreams, in your goals, and what you trying to accomplish. Nothing.
I've been dodging them. And kept moving for real
because it's
because
yours. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, this mine. This is mine.
Yours.
People.
It's like if you go buy a house and you redecorate it, you renovate it, and somebody comes in who ain't put no money in on this house, who ain't paying for the renovations, who ain't done nothing, like come in and say, "Don't do that. I don't like that." Okay, what the fuck that supposed to mean? What am supposed to do about that? You said that because this mine. You know what I'm saying? You didn't put in on this. You know what I'm saying? It's like you didn't put in on this, man. You know what I'm saying? That has what so?
And then people get mad at, and people seem like they helping you, but low key is like shade. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are you doing that?
You gotta be. People will throw shade low key. Like, and there's nothing wrong with having a person that genuinely wants to help you. That genuinely like, hey, shoot you some information. Like, look, Kendra, I seen this. I think this would be great for your podcast. You get what I'm saying? I think this would be great. But see, it's never. Whenever a person is genuinely trying to help you, there will be no shade. You would not feel like it's shade. You would not know. You would know that it's not shade. You would not feel. Your spirit will feel at ease with taking that advice or going that direction. Your intuition, you will have confirmation. You will feel at ease about going that way.
Oh, hey, facts.
When you listen, anybody that wants to, you can give me advice. I'm a very open-minded person. I'm willing to listen to what anybody got to say. So you can give me advice. There's nothing wrong with giving me advice, but advice shouldn't come with shade. If you want to say, hey, Jaleesa, I think, don't just do fitness sets. Do waist trainers.
Yes.
Do exercise bands.
Yes. Adding instead of adding ideas.
You know what I'm saying? Do meal preps. Okay, cool. You're right. I like that. But if you come in there like, oh, well, you shouldn't just do, fitness sets, or I feel like that you shouldn't do this, or you shouldn't do that, or, you know what I'm saying? Like this, that, like, I'm going to be like, look, I'm going to do it anyway.
That's me. Listen, listen, for real. If I would have listened to people, I would have never been like having a conversation like this, like on video chat, going live, and I would never be here because a person told me I shouldn't do this.
And that's because people don't believe in themselves. That's all it is. People don't believe in themselves. See, when a person don't believe in themselves and they see you trying to go after something, they're gonna try to destruct it in every way. You know what I'm saying? You know when a person don't believe in themselves. And then to see you do it. Like, a lot of people don't have that faith in themselves. A lot of people are not secure in themselves. Like, it takes a lot to step out on your own to chase a dream, because that's really what we're doing out here.
Yeah.
We chase dreams.
Yeah.
We chasing dreams, and them dreams, us chasing them dreams is giving us gratification. It's giving us self-worth.
Yes.
It's moving us into our greater good, because it's showing us that there is no limitations.
No.
There is no limitations as to what I can do. Do you hear me?
No.
There is no limitations as to where I can go.
Say that. There's no limitations.
The limit when we were growing up, the sky is the limit. Like, there is no limitation. What I tell you, we on this stairway, we just looking at the sky, but we still going. The sky is the limit.
Yeah.
Like, there is no limitations. Don't let nobody stop your growth or hinder your dreams or where you want to go in life. Don't. Because if you really want to do it, you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. I remember when I first brought up selling lingerie and sex. So my best friend was like, girl, you gonna do what? You know what I'm saying? Shock factor. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure a lot of like my family members was like, Lord, that girl is out here selling sex. You know what I'm saying? But Let's talk about it. I made bank. I made bank. No, come here, get it. And I funded, you know what I'm saying? Like, and from that money, you know what I'm saying? I was able to invest in Body by J.Lee. From that money, I was able to invest in me. I was able to invest in my kids. Like, I was able to invest in something that's going to produce me something greater. You know what I'm saying? That's going to move me towards my greater good. Like, you can't tell. Look, I'm already a legal drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't even. I be out here slanging pills to pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? You ain't about to tell me I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Just slinging pills to pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? I'm just legal with mine. You know.
Facts.
You about to tell me I cannot do it.
Facts. You doing it?
Yeah, I'ma do it.
Doing it.
Do it. I can see myself doing it. Yes. I can see myself cutting a ribbon in my front of my own gym.
Girl, see? Confirmations.
I can see myself.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Go on now. Go ahead now. Listen, man, bro, this is why I'm
seeing myself rocking my own fitness branded fitness sets. Baby, I can see it. I can see it. I got tunnel vision. I can see it. And anything that's gonna stand in that way, I'm gonna knock it the fuck out. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know. I'm gonna move it right on out the way. Because it's either gonna be me and you, and who you think I'm gonna choose?
You don't choose yourself, of course.
Of course. And any person that doesn't understand that ain't never chose themselves before. So they can't relate.
And they don't understand.
They're gonna be upset. They're gonna get in their feelings. They're gonna bash you. They're gonna talk about you. They're gonna do all of that. But they ain't gonna never tell you what you did for them, though. That's another thing too. People will never tell people what you did for them. But when you choose you, as soon as you say no, people get upset, don't they? As soon as you set a boundary, people get upset, don't they? It's because they have never set boundaries themselves. They have never chose themselves before. They have never. Because how can you not understand me choosing me for my greater good? Something that makes me happy. How can you not understand me doing something that makes me happy? If you genuinely care about me, you're going to want me to do something that makes me happy. I care about you. I want you to do something that makes you happy, Kendra. I want you to do everything that makes you happy. Everything. I might not be and be able to see every podcast. I might not be able to share everything, but I want you to choose you. I want you to do what makes you happy. Because when I do see it, I'm like, look at her up there. Look at it. I like to see people win. You know what I'm saying? I like to see people win. Because seeing you win inspires me to win. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you motivate people. You inspire them. Like, it really inspires people. Seeing me go work out, go to the gym, inspires somebody else to want to go work out. Seeing you up here having a podcast inspires somebody else to want to have a podcast.
Yes.
There might be somebody out there that got a whole bunch of stories, got a lot of shit to say, but don't know how to say or don't know the platform to say it. But seeing you having a platform, seeing you had this podcast, they'd be like, oh, well, I can go do it. Shit, Kendra did it. I can go do it. And the thing about it is, like, we are all willing to give information. I'm the type of person, if you ask me something, I'm going to give it to you.
Yes.
Ask me for a workout, I'm going to give it to you.
Yes.
If you ask me what I eat or what I do, I'm going to give it to you. Plenty of people tell you that when they message me, Jalisa, what you be doing? Look, this is what I do. I'm going to give it to you. I love to see people win.
Me
I
too.
love to see people happy.
Yes.
I love to see people living their life.
Yes.
I love that. Like, I don't want to see people miserable. I don't want to see people sad. I don't want to see people depressed. I'd have been depressed before. Some people don't make it out of depression. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people don't make it out of it. Some people stay stuck in depression. I don't want to see people like that because I know it's draining, and I know you end up turning into a person that a lot of people don't recognize. You know what I'm saying? And it hurts, and Your person might want to say this, but then you depressed. You can't really take it in, really. You can't. You can't take in help when you depressed. And I'm sure plenty of people don't been there. So I want to see happy. I want to see happy. I want to see people smiling. I love this. I love to see people happy. Boy, let me tell you something. I'll watch your snaps right now. You smile. I'm like, look at them over there having a good ass time.
Yeah.
For real though. Like,
I be happy for people. Like I love seeing people happy.
Definitely. You have to really be happy for people. Like, bro, you be happy for people.
Yeah, I just want to show gratitude, and I just want to tell people, like, I try to tell my old lady, like, every day, like, yo, I value you. Like every day I tell her that, like, I have to. Period.
Also, remember, when you get what you wanted, when the universe of God blesses you with what you want, remember, you got to give back. You got to keep that in rotation. You gotta give out. You know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as I never forget, man, I started a business, man, and I had made some money before my grandfather died. My grandma needed to replace her stove in her house so bad. Like, that's all they talked about. That's all they talked about. Boy, as soon as I made me some good money, you hear me? Grandma, here go your stove. You know, like, you gotta give it back. That's the thing too. People don't give back. They get real selfish with it. You know what I'm saying? You cannot be selfish.
That's why this platform is service to everybody. Like,
you can't show. You have to give back. I bless my friends right now. Right now. You ain't never got to give it to me back. I always been that type of friend. If you ain't got to give it to me back, but if it's on your heart to give it to me back, pay me back when you can. I ain't gonna bring it up no more. Cause I know if I need something, you got me. That's how you get. That's how you keep it going. You know what I'm saying? You got to give back. You got to give back.
Right. Jalisa Lee. This is Jalisa Lee, y'all. Y'all see how powerful she is, man. Y'all see how powerful she is. Like, you powerful. Stop playing. Like, look, you gonna be a motivational speaker?
I'm thinking about it. You know, I want to do. This is something I really want to do, and we're gonna talk about it. I wanna do retreats. I want to do like mental retreats. I want to include that, like, and on those mental retreats, I want to do yoga. I want to get a therapist in there. I want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do hiking. I want to do all of that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really do. Like, I really am. You gonna see me one day post about a retreat. For real. My one of my good friends just became a travel agent, Jazz. Like, ma'am, you about to be giving me some shit right now, because a retreat is coming somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to do a retreat. I want to get people in a mental space, and I want to get people in a space where I feel like they are comfortable and they are at, you know what I'm saying, at peace. And I want them to be surrounded with other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, other people who are trying to gravitate, you know what I'm saying, towards the same thing. Like, I do. I that's one of the main things I've always wanted to do. I also want to do, like, have like mentorships for kids, especially in the Black community. I want to do a career day. I want Black kids to see that there are, like, we taking over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do. I want Black police officers. I want Black lawyers. I want Black judges. I want Black doctors. I want Black nurses. I want, you know what I'm saying, Black business owners. Like, I want all Black people with different trades. I want all of it. Like, I do. I want to make Black communities a thing again. I want to make villages a thing again, truth be told, because I'm nothing without my village. I was brought up with a village. Like, my grandmother was on one side of the road, my dad's mom was on the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, they lived across the street from each other. So I had one grandmother, my mom's mom on this side of Slash Road, and I had my dad's mom on the other side of Slash Road. You know what I'm saying? Right across the street from each other. I just ran back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It takes a village. And I want to be able to have that village. Like, I want to show people that it's okay to have that village. Like, it's okay. Like, it's nothing wrong. Like, it's hard out here. Like, the world is hard.
This is my new car I got.
Like, and it's nothing wrong with taking a mental break. There's nothing wrong with being somewhere in a space that calms you. And it's great for your peace and your mental.
Ooh, I can't wait to take my trip.
Yes, your trip is coming up. Yes,
Mm.
yes, yes. And I look forward to seeing that podcast. You got to text me that day now. You got to text me today because that weekend we taking Levi to Wet and Wild for his birthday. So you gonna have to text me that day so I know.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna try to shake something up. You already know the vibes, man.
Okay. Yeah,
No.
definitely. Listen, live your life, man. Be happy. Do what's best for you. Because at the end of the day, you got to deal with who?
Me.
Exactly.
You.
You got to
Me.
deal with you. You got to live with you.
Yeah.
You got to wake up and look at you. Every time you go to the mirror, you don't see nobody else.
Nope.
If you see somebody else, something wrong. We need an exorcism, do an exorcism or something. You
I'm
somebody
gone.
here.
You see somebody else, I'm gone.
Exactly. You wake up and look at the mirror and it's somebody else. Well, it's time to go. Look, they trying to call me home, Lord. Like that's all I'm saying.
Girl, I'll be crying.
Listen, do what's best for you. Live your life to the fullest. What makes you happy. Everybody ain't got to understand it. They just got to respect it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Respect.
Facts.
You don't have to understand why I am the way I am or why I move. As long as I'm not hurting or harming nobody. But you're going to respect it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And that's all it is. Like, for real.
Facts.
Live your life.
So J.Lee, my old lady said she wanted to get you back up here on the regular, so you got to come back with a J.Lee Part 3, man.
I'm down. You know,
You got to, man. It's the energy, man. It's the energy. It's everything.
This is like completely out my comfort zone. I hope you know that. Like, listen, this is completely out of my comfort zone. Like,
but look at you though. Look at you thriving.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I got a story for everything. Like, you know,
that's what it's about.
I always got a story for everything, truth be told. Because we don't do some shit.
Yeah, but look, you thriving though.
I am. And it's amazing because when I look back and I think about where I am, not just physically, financially, but mentally, spiritually, emotionally, I am thriving. I'm very much thriving. Because there were nights I was crying myself to sleep, baby. You know what I'm saying? Back to back nights. Waking up, eyes red. You know how you wake up, you done cry just to sleep, and your eyes is like puffy and red, and you gotta go to work the next morning. You still gotta get your kids up and get them dressed for school. Go in front of people. I work with the public. Like, there were days where I didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? I don't never ever want to get out of bed, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't never ever want to get out of bed, but you know, you have to really appreciate where you've been to know where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
And I know where I'm going. You know where you going?
I know where I'm going.
You going up this staircase?
Man, listen. The staircase, man. Listen, the staircase. I see it.
You see it?
I see it.
The destruction at the bottom of
it.
It can all listen. It can all, but it's gonna burn. It's gonna set fire down there.
It is. There ain't no turning back.
Down there.
Ain't no turning back.
We gotta keep going. I don't have no water to throw down there.
Nah, me neither.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't have no energy. You know how much energy it takes to put out a fire?
Too much energy.
I'm not no firefighter. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go to school. I'm not no trained firefighter. What I look like trying to put out a fire? You know what I'm saying? Definitely. We're going up this place. We're gonna keep moving forward. Whatever obstacles we got. Remember, new levels come new devils. Move them motherfuckers out the way and keep going.
Big energy. Big energy.
Move them out the way and keep going. And they go for anybody.
Big energy. I love it, J.Lee. Look at you, man. Look at you.
Hey.
Up here vibing, having a conversation, good energy. This is what it's about. Being able to just converse, being able to just chill, man.
Yeah.
Good energy.
Man. It's always
that, man. It's gonna be a part 3 and a part 4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm down, man. I'm down.
I love it, man. I love it. Let the people know you know, how to follow you. Let them know about what you got going on, so they'll be able to keep, you know what I'm saying, keep up with you.
Of course, man. So of course, Facebook, Jalisa Lee. You know what I'm saying? Jaleesa Jalisa because it's spelled many different ways. J.Lee's Playroom, Facebook and Instagram, Body by J.Lee. Facebook, we probably about to launch that now since I done spoke on it so much. Like, might as well shut the hell up. Might as well go ahead and like might as well, go ahead and launch it. We're gonna have an Instagram. Of course, man, and I will be, posting. Like I will be definitely like posting, like, story. I do post stuff on my stories, you know what I'm saying? Like if you are friends with me on Facebook, workouts. Like I said, I got me a tripod now. Workout videos about to be lit in the gym. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we about to have fun for real. It's about to be a journey. Be on the journey with me. You
For
know,
sure.
it's about to be fun. It's about to be epic.
I appreciate you always coming up here and showing love and just being your most authentic self and just shining like you a whole light. You feel me? So
Yeah, I appreciate you for having me. I
yeah,
appreciate you.
man, you know the vibes, man. And to everybody that's out there, man, why not start now? Just go. Just
Go for it.
go.
It don't have to be perfect.
It
It don't
don't.
have to be perfect. You don't. Let me tell you something. If you waiting on it to be perfect, you ain't gonna never start.
Nah.
You ain't gonna never start.
No self-sabotaging. Just go.
Exactly. Get out your head.
Facts.
If you can imagine yourself doing it, you can do it. Put in the work.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Put in the work.
Thanks. So
That's it.
once again, y'all see is J.Lee. What's the 411 part two? Y'all know it's gonna be a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But we just speaking that into existence because I could see
Yeah,
it.
I'm down. I am so down. Hey,
So
I told you. Just let me know. Shoot me dates like you've been doing.
for
I'm
sure.
down. You
Say
know.
less. Once again, y'all, this is Why Not Us podcast, and we out.
Bye. Y'all have a good night.